Have you ever met someone who exudes an aura of mystery and power? Someone who instantly grabs your attention without even trying? If so, you might have encountered a Sigma female. Sigma females often evoke a mix of fear and intrigue in others. Why? Their enigmatic nature and unconventional behavior can be unsettling. People are often confused or intimidated by someone who doesn't conform to traditional social structures. This fear can stem from a variety of factors, from their intense independence to their disregard for societal expectations. The term Sigma female might be new to some of you. It's a term used to describe a female who falls under the Sigma archetype in the social sexual hierarchy. These are the women who prefer solitude over socializing, who value their independence and have a self-sufficient nature. But why would such females incite fear? The answer lies in their distinctive traits. They don't conform to societal norms, they're fiercely independent, and they have a knack for keeping others on their toes with their unpredictable nature. This can be intimidating to those who are used to dealing with more predictable, conforming types. However, it's important to note that fear isn't always a negative response. In the context of Sigma females, it's often a reflection of respect or awe. People fear what they can't understand, and there's a lot about Sigma females that remains a mystery to the uninitiated. They're not the type to wear their hearts on their sleeves or to seek validation from others. Instead, they carve their own path and live life on their own terms, which can be both inspiring and unnerving to those around them. Sigma females are like the deep ocean, calm on the surface but teeming with life and depth beneath. They're full of surprises, and just when you think you've figured them out, they'll show you a side of them you never knew existed. They're a riddle wrapped in a mystery inside an enigma, and that's what makes them so intriguing. So, are you ready to uncover the enigma that is the Sigma female? Are you ready to delve into the depths and explore the unknown? Let's dive into the 7 ways Sigma females incite fear in others. Firstly, Sigma females are unpredictable. Now you might be wondering, what does that mean? Well, let's dive into it. Unpredictability, in the context of the Sigma female, is not about being flighty or erratic. No, it's about a unique kind of spontaneity that stems from a deep-rooted sense of self. It's about not being bound by the usual expectations, the societal norms, or the common routines that most of us follow. Imagine a chess game where one player sticks to tried-and-true strategies while the other, the Sigma female, moves in ways that are unexpected, yet still within the rules of the game. It's not about chaos, but rather about a different order, a distinct sequence that is all her own. This can be intimidating to others. We, as humans, find comfort in predictability. We like knowing what's coming next, but with a Sigma female, you can't always predict what she'll do or say next. And that, my friends, can be a little unsettling for some. It's like watching a mystery movie where you can't figure out the plot twist. It keeps you on the edge of your seat, your heart pounding, your mind racing. That's the effect a Sigma female can have on people, but let's be clear. This unpredictability isn't a tool for manipulation or control. It's simply a manifestation of her individuality. She's not trying to keep you guessing for the sake of it. It's just that she doesn't feel the need to follow the crowd or stick to a script. She writes her own story, and it's not always one that others can easily read. And so, while her unpredictability may be intimidating to some, it's also what makes her intriguing. It's a part of her charm, her allure, her magnetism. It's a part of what makes her a Sigma female. Their unpredictability keeps everyone on their toes. And that, in essence, is the captivating unpredictability of the Sigma female. So let's keep exploring and see what other fascinating traits these remarkable women possess. Secondly, Sigma females are fiercely independent. Now, this isn't your garden variety independence we're talking about here. No, not at all. This is the kind of independence that's been forged in the fires of self-reliance, tempered by the cold winds of solitude, and polished by the relentless pursuit of personal growth. Their independence can be intimidating, even downright daunting to those who are more dependent. But why is that? Well, it's because Sigma females don't rely on others for their happiness or success. They are self-sufficient, able to stand on their own 2 feet, and are not afraid to walk their path alone. They are the lone wolves of the social jungle, prowling their way through life with a quiet confidence that's nothing short of awe-inspiring. They don't need a pack to validate their existence or to give them a sense of purpose. They find their purpose within themselves, in their passions, their goals, their dreams. They are not passengers in their own lives, waiting for someone else to steer the ship. They are the captains, the pilots, the trailblazers, charting their own course and steering their own ship. This can be a hard pill to swallow for those who are used to being needed, to being leaned on. It can be unsettling to see someone who doesn't need you in the way you're used to being needed. But that's the beauty of Sigma females. They don't need you. But when they choose to be with you, it's because they want to, not because they have to. Their independence is not a wall meant to keep others out. It's a fortress meant to protect their inner peace and personal freedom. It's a beacon guiding them towards their true north, lighting their way even in the darkest of nights. Their independence is not a sign of arrogance or aloofness. It's a badge of honor, a testament to their resilience, their tenacity, their strength. It's a symbol of their commitment to themselves, to their journey, to their truth. So don't be intimidated by their independence. Be inspired, be awed, be motivated, because in the end, their independence is a testament to their strength. Thirdly, Sigma females are intellectually intimidating. Now, this isn't to say they use their intelligence to belittle or outwit others. Rather, their intellectual prowess is naturally intimidating because it's so striking. How so, you may ask? Well, Sigma females are often well-read and knowledgeable. They have an insatiable curiosity that drives them to learn and understand the world around them. They thrive on information, gobbling it up like a good meal, and their capacity to absorb, process, and retain this information is astounding. This, of course, can be quite daunting to others. Imagine being in a conversation with someone who can effortlessly recall facts, figures, and anecdotes at the drop of a hat. It's like trying to keep up with a human encyclopedia. But remember, it's not a competition, it's just who they are. Moreover, Sigma females are quick to understand concepts. They have a knack for seeing the bigger picture and connecting the dots. This ability allows them to make sense of complex ideas and situations often before others even begin to scratch the surface. It's like they have a secret decoder ring for the world. But here's the kicker. While their intellectual capacity may be intimidating, Sigma females are not typically boastful. They don't flaunt their intelligence or use it to dominate conversations. Rather, they use their intellectual prowess to navigate the world, solve problems, and make informed decisions. In fact, their wisdom often shines through in their decision-making. They are not impulsive, reacting to situations based on emotions or immediate gratification. Instead, they take a step back, analyze, and then take the best course of action. This level of thoughtfulness and foresight is not only admirable but also somewhat intimidating. So it's clear that the intelligence and wisdom of Sigma females can incite a certain level of fear in others. But it's not a fear born out of malice or manipulation. It's a fear of their impressive intellect, their ability to comprehend and navigate the world in ways that others might struggle with. Their intellect is truly awe-inspiring. Fourthly, Sigma females possess an enviable emotional resilience. Now let's dive into the heart of what makes these women truly remarkable. Imagine a ship in the midst of a stormy sea, yet it sails on, undeterred, unbroken. That's the emotional resilience of a Sigma female. They're like the willow that bends but doesn't break in a gusty wind. They face life's storms head-on, demonstrating a strength that can be intimidating to those who are still learning to navigate their own emotional seas. Emotional resilience is not about suppressing emotions or pretending everything's okay when it's not. It's about acknowledging feelings, understanding them, and then using that knowledge to move forward. Sigma females have this uncanny ability to handle emotional situations with a grace and strength that can leave others in awe. Emotionally resilient people are not born, they are made. Sigma females have likely faced their fair share of challenges and hardships, but instead of letting these experiences break them, they've used them as stepping stones, learning from each one, growing stronger and more resilient. Their emotional resilience can be intimidating, particularly to those who struggle with emotional regulation. It's like watching someone walk through fire and emerge unscathed on the other side. You can't help but wonder, how do they do it? But here's the thing. Sigma females aren't superhuman. They feel pain, they experience sorrow, they know what it's like to have their hearts broken. The difference lies in how they handle these emotions. They don't let their emotions control them. Instead, they take charge. They master their emotions. They understand that life is full of ups and downs, and they're prepared to ride those waves. Sigma females know that emotional resilience is not a destination but a journey. It's about picking yourself up every time you fall, dusting yourself off, and continuing on your path with your head held high. Their emotional resilience is something many aspire to, and rightfully so. Because in a world full of uncertainties, being emotionally resilient is not just a desirable trait, it's a necessary one. Fifthly, Sigma females are unapologetically authentic. There's a certain kind of power in authenticity, a magnetic force that draws in some and repels others. It's like standing in the eye of a storm, where everything is calm. Yet, around you, the winds of societal expectations whirl in a frenzy. This is the realm of the Sigma female. In a world where people are constantly trying to fit into predetermined molds, Sigma females stand apart. They've broken free from the societal cages that dictate who they should be, what they should like, and how they should behave. They are grounded in their unique individuality, and they wear it like a badge of honor. This unapologetic authenticity can incite fear in others. Why is that, you might ask? Because it's a mirror reflecting back their own insecurities and unfulfilled desires. It's not easy to stay true to oneself amidst the pressures of conformity. And when someone else does it, it becomes an unnerving reminder of one's own compromises and unfulfilled potential. Sigma females are not in the business of people-pleasing or fitting into the crowd. They're not concerned with earning approval or avoiding disapproval. They are simply them through and through. They are not afraid to voice their opinions, to stand up for what they believe in, or to walk away from situations that don't align with their values. Their authenticity is a beacon, a lighthouse guiding them through the tumultuous seas of societal expectations. It's a path less traveled, and it can be a lonely one. But it's also a path of freedom, of self-discovery, of living life on their own terms. This authenticity of Sigma females is not a shield or a facade, it's an expression of their inner truth, their core essence. And it's this raw, unfiltered, unapologetic authenticity that can incite fear in others. Fear of the unknown, fear of the unconventional, fear of the power that comes from embracing one's true self. But remember, it's not their job to make others comfortable. Sigma females are here to live their truth, to blaze their own trail, to be unapologetically authentic. Their authenticity is both intimidating and refreshing. Sixthly, Sigma females possess a silent power. In the grand tapestry of human interaction, we often mistake loudness for strength, noise for authority. But Sigma females, they defy these conventional norms. Their power doesn't roar, it whispers. It doesn't impose, it subtly influences. It's a power that doesn't need to shout to be heard, a power that doesn't need to flex to be felt. They don't engage in power plays or flex their authority in obvious ways. They don't need to. Their strength is subtle, quietly asserted, and deeply ingrained. They don't need to dominate the room with their voice because their presence alone commands respect. Their silence isn't a sign of weakness but a demonstration of their power. They know when to speak, when to listen, and when to let their actions speak for them. This silent power can be unsettling, even intimidating to those who equate power with noise. We're accustomed to the idea that the loudest voice in the room is the most powerful. But when a Sigma female enters the room, she flips the script. She doesn't need to raise her voice to make a point. Her quiet confidence, her silent authority, her unspoken influence, these are the things that can incite fear in others. It's a fear of the unknown, a fear of the unexpected, a fear of the quietly powerful. It's not a malicious power. It's not about control or domination. It's about having the strength to stand firm, the wisdom to choose silence over pointless noise, and the courage to lead without having to shout. It's a power that's rooted in self-assuredness, in quiet confidence, and in the knowledge that they don't need to shout to be heard or to assert their influence. Sigma females are the embodiment of the saying, "Speak softly and carry a big stick." They understand that true power lies not in making the most noise, but in making the most impact. They don't just speak their power, they live it, they embody it. And that's why their silent power is so potent. Their silent power speaks volumes. Lastly, Sigma females are fearlessly non-conforming. This characteristic is perhaps one of the most defining traits of Sigma females. Their bold refusal to fit into societal molds, to follow the beaten path, is not born out of rebellion or defiance. Instead, it is a reflection of their deep understanding of their unique identity and their unwavering commitment to living life on their own terms. Sigma females don't adhere to societal norms or expectations just for the sake of fitting in. They are not swayed by the latest trends or peer pressure. Instead, they march to the beat of their own drums, often creating a rhythm so captivating that it becomes a symphony of their life, a testament to their individuality. This fearless non-conformity can indeed incite fear in others. Why, you may ask? Well, it's because it challenges the status quo. It shakes the very foundations of what people are accustomed to, what they are comfortable with. Sigma females, with their non-conformist attitude, remind people that it is okay to break away from the norm, to question, to explore, to be different. Their non-conformity is not a threat, but it can be intimidating to those who are more comfortable with conformity. It can be scary to see someone living so freely, so authentically, especially when it goes against societal expectations. It's a stark reminder of the freedoms and possibilities that we often limit within ourselves due to fear, due to the need for acceptance, due to the desire to blend in. However, Sigma females do not let fear dictate their actions. They understand that fear is a natural part of life, but they choose not to be governed by it. Instead, they use it as a catalyst for growth, for exploration, for self-discovery. So when we talk about Sigma females and their fearless non-conformity, it's not just about being different. It's about embracing who they are, about standing up for what they believe in, about living life on their own terms. It's about recognizing that their worth is not defined by societal norms or expectations, but by their own beliefs, values, and actions. Their fearless non-conformity is a testament to their individuality. This, in essence, is the Sigma female, bold, independent, authentic, and fearlessly non-conforming. So, why do Sigma females incite fear in others? We've journeyed together through the intricate labyrinth of the Sigma female's psyche, seeking answers to this question. We've unraveled 7 distinct threads, each representing a way the enigmatic Sigma female can incite fear in others. Now let's tie these threads together into a cohesive conclusion. First, we encountered the unpredictable nature of Sigma females. Like a sudden twist in a well-woven story, their actions and reactions often catch us off guard. They are less like open books and more like intriguing riddles, wrapped in mystery and waiting to be solved. This unpredictability can be intimidating, but it also adds an element of excitement to their interactions. Next, we explored the intense independence of Sigma females. They are self-reliant, capable, and fiercely autonomous. This independence can be daunting to those who are used to more dependent or predictable personalities, but it's also a testament to the Sigma female's strength and resourcefulness. We then delved into the intellectual intimidation that Sigma females can project. They are often highly intelligent and well-informed, and they aren't afraid to show it. This intellectual prowess can be intimidating, but it's also a sign of their dedication to knowledge and self-improvement. Our journey then led us to the emotional resilience of Sigma females. They have a knack for weathering storms and bouncing back from adversity. This resilience can be intimidating, especially to those who struggle with their own emotional stability, but it's also a testament to the Sigma female's inner strength and determination. Next, we examined the unapologetic authenticity of Sigma females. They are true to themselves, regardless of societal expectations or norms. This authenticity can be intimidating, but it's also an admirable trait that encourages others to embrace their own uniqueness. We also discovered the silent power of Sigma females. They command respect and attention without resorting to loud or aggressive tactics. This silent power can be intimidating, but it's also a sign of their confidence and self-assuredness. Finally, we explored the fearless non-conformity of Sigma females. They don't feel the need to fit into societal molds or adhere to traditional expectations. This non-conformity can be intimidating, but it's also a celebration of individualism and freedom. Whether it's their unpredictability, their fierce independence, their intimidating intellect, their emotional resilience, their unapologetic authenticity, their silent power, or their fearless non-conformity, Sigma females possess a unique set of traits that can incite fear in others. But remember, this fear is often a reflection of respect and awe, not necessarily something negative. So let's appreciate the Sigma females in our lives for their unique strengths and the richness they bring to our world. Have you ever encountered a Sigma female? Share your experiences in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more insights into personality types and social dynamics. Thanks for watching.